Hello, this is Justin Amos. I'm a student at the University of South Florida, a student of Professor Bob Warner, course number ISM 3011. This is my Tableau 2 project video submission. For Tableau 2, we were given a data file consisting of geographical factors in relation to sales and profit of different department items and item names. Using this data, I highlighted the difference between different hair care products and their sales in relation to different years. All of these next four worksheets consist of different formats, including filters, colors, and labels within the charts themselves. To follow up this worksheet in relation to Tiggy hair care sales, I wanted to see the different growth factors of the regional Tiggy sales, and I noticed that the central region had the greatest growth relative to the other regions. To follow up with this finding, I highlighted the difference of the exponential growth with a $53 million increase between 2020 and 2021 within the central region. Here we have all of the states consisting within that central region. And here we can see that Texas has the greatest profit of Tiggy Bedhead shampoo and conditioner. And here we have a map sheet which geographically we can visualize as Texas as the biggest contributor towards this increase in Tiggy sales in relation to its state counterparts in the central region. Here we have all of the different cities within Texas. And we can notice that some states are outliers comparative to surrounding cities. And this is broken down into different years and different quarters. So we can see Houston's counterparts and the growth it experienced between the 2 years. In this next worksheet, we have the outlying cities and their performance in relation to the different quarters and years. In this Texas Houston distribution, we notice that Houston had roughly $178,000 in sales of Tiggy in quarter 2 relative to its next year's performance, just under $11 million in sales. To analyze this a little bit further, I broke down Houston's sales relative to months and noticed that in December they had very little sales at just $16,000 and then experienced exponential growth in the following months at a cap height of $4.4 million in June of 2021. To illustrate this visually in a geographic manner, I included an interactive dashboard where if we select one component, such as Texas, top piece changes as well as the bottom worksheet. We can analyze this a little bit further by breaking down this into selective quarters. To illustrate our findings in the last worksheet, Texas in quarter 2, we're looking at Texas quarter 2. It experienced a decline in relation to the state as a whole. This is not representative of Houston specifically, so we can use this. My analysis was that we can use the marketing and sales strategy implemented by managers in quarter 2 of 2021 throughout the entire central region and nationwide for an increase in sales, just because although the sales were declining in quarter 2 for Texas as a state, Houston experienced growth. Here we have the story consisting of at least 5 panes. Initially, we're just looking at changes in sales between 2020 and 2021, where we can analyze a dramatic increase in Tiggy sales. To follow this trend and dig a little bit deeper, we're looking at regional growth and can visualize exponential growth between 2020 and 2021 in the central region. Following this trend, we're looking at a $53 million exponential growth between the 2 years within that central region, which led me to ask what states contribute the most towards this. And we see that Texas has the greatest overall growth, which is also supported by this pane, which led me to ask which cities are contributing the most towards an increase in Tiggy sales. And here we have outlying cities, which are included in the next pane. These cities consist of Corpus Christi, Dallas, Fort Worth, Haltom City, Houston, Huntsville, and San Antonio in relation to various quarters and years. This is where we can visually see a dramatic increase in sales in Q2 for Houston. This is breaking down the data just a little bit further, where we can see this data in a monthly manner and see that at just December of $16,000, there's a dramatic increase in sales. And here we have an interactive dashboard, kind of breaking down Tiggy sales by profit relative to different quarters, with just Texas as the selected state in relation to its state counterparts. Kind of breaking this data a little bit more, we have Texas highlighted in relation to all the quarters combined. And this we have Q2 selected. And although the state itself has experienced decline within Q2 of sales for Tiggy bedhead, Houston experienced an exponential growth, which is not representative of the whole. And lastly, this is to just highlight the findings demonstrating that the sales and marketing strategies implemented by Tiggy business owners should be utilized nationwide in order to increase profit realization. To follow this up, I have learned quite a bit with Tableau and its utilization features. This was my first time using Tableau, and I learned quite a bit throughout these past 2 projects. I learned that Tableau is more than just a data analysis tool. It's used for graphic visualization and is a platform that is capable of processing large amounts of data into simple graphics and visuals that are easy for us to comprehend. I can now understand why Tableau is used on a business level and platform analysis tool because it is useful in finding discrepancies as well as fallacies which otherwise may not have been easily seen. I learned how to make a worksheet and what kind of column and row tables to include, as well as what filters to reference in order to produce an effective worksheet. Additionally, I learned how to narrow down to discrepancies through data and filter through outlying information. I also learned how to produce worksheets I can use in an interactive dashboard to demonstrate the relationship between variables that otherwise may not have been easily seen and difficult to comprehend. I overcame a variety of obstacles, including null values from unnecessary tables and data columns and rows, headings. Furthermore, I overcame a sense of self-doubt because I was initially unsure of my capabilities to use this platform that I previously had no experience with, but found that Tableau was very straightforward and very user-friendly. That was perhaps the biggest obstacle I overcame. Thank you for watching my video, and that is my Tableau 2 project.